Go Blue. Welcome, everybody, to the 1 Point Safety Podcast. I'm your host, Mark Sherrick, alongside my co-hosts, Adam Walters and Marty Coops. How's it going, boys?
Hello, hello.
Good.
Doing well.
And as everyone knows, a few days ago, we lost a true legend. So before we get into everything, I just want to, talk about John Madden for a little bit and how much of a legendary coach and person he was.
We're all here with John Madden. What a way to start a Super Bowl. That's what Cincinnati wants to do.
All year you could see this match coming like a collision course.
Boom, right to the ground. The right goes to the left. This guy crosses here. He crosses here. They have no idea where we are, who we are, where we're coming from, or who we're throwing to.
Very interesting.
And boom, the ball's there, right again between the 8 and the 9.
You see that hole right there? He sees it and knows that he can get all the way to the goal line with it.
Look at the things they're trying to do. Boom, they're going deep up, making big plays. Oh, is he happy?
They can take me from here, standing next to you, which is going to happen. But one thing they can't take is my feeling for you, the friendship we developed. We've been a team, and I'm proud of that fact. We've been a winning team.
And the memories of 21 years and 21 great years, and not only, 21 years of games, but 21 years of being together and everything. As you say, those memories will be with us forever, and they can never be taken away.
And that, as we all know, is John Madden. And what just a true legend for the game and as a person.
Yeah, a pioneer.
Really.
The more I read about him and his life and what he accomplished, I probably spent an hour reading about post-football coaching.
Right.
Because his love for the game was just unmatched.
Right.
Yeah, and I watched that documentary and everything, and Bill Parcells said it best. Not only was he, a legend in the coaching world, but he's also a legend in, sports broadcasting. It's tough being, one of the best at one career, but being at two,
right,
just simply amazing.
Yeah, I mean, he, as we discussed earlier, he really pioneered the color commentator. He wasn't just talking about the game; he was providing insight and comedy. I mean, he was hilarious. Mm-hmm. We've been joking around about John Madden for 20 years and about things he would say and talk about, and carving turkeys and talking about water coolers. And there's a lot of letters in LaDainian Tomlinson. I mean, he was like the face and the voice of football for 20 years.
Yeah.
One of the most energetic broadcasters that you'll ever see, and probably will never see again.
Right.
Yeah. No, I agree 100%. It was really interesting reading about his life. Did you know he taught a class at Berkeley in between coaching and his commentating?
I did not. What was the class?
The class was titled Man-to-Man Football, and during the course, he had Berkeley bring in TVs, and he would put film study up on the TV, and they actually developed the system so that he could draw X's and O's and routes on the TV at Berkeley.
Nice.
And he did it for a semester.
It was like the first smartboard.
Kind of. So could you imagine being a student in that class?
Oh, God, I wish.
You walk in and John Madden's your professor, and he is just breaking play. I mean, because he's the greatest teacher of all time to the common person.
Yeah.
I mean, I think his color commentary was on point.
Right.
But his ability to help you and I understand what's going on quickly is just, it changed the game.
Right.
So, they took that technology, they brought it to broadcasting. Mm-hmm. So he really kind of helped mold that. And then I saw a really funny quote that said, he once told a director, "You ever show me a replay with a guy just running with the ball in hand, you can expect silence."
Yeah.
Because he wanted to see, why was he so wide open?
Right.
Where's the block? What did the lineman do? Yep. Did he pull over and run up the field and, lay a cornerback out so he could get the touchdown?
Right.
Mm-hmm. So it's amazing.
Mm-hmm. It really is. And I'll always remember him from his broadcasting because I wasn't alive when he was the Raiders head coach.
Right.
But his head coaching, I mean, he has a Super Bowl ring.
Yep.
Out of his 10 seasons, 7 of his seasons he was in the AFC Championship game.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
That is wild.
Yeah, and he's got a win percentage of .759, which is number one among coaches that have coached in at least 100 games.
What was it?
.759.
Holy cow.
So 3/4 of your games,
you won.
you won.
I might be making this up a little bit, but I think Bill Belichick's is like 69%
Yeah.
or something.
65,
65, 60,
around
yeah.
there.
And I mean, and Bill Belichick is considered the greatest coach of all time because of so many Super Bowls. But like, yeah, he was amazing. That's wild.
Yeah.
So
And he had a love for the game. I mean, just a true down-to-earth love for the game.
I don't think there'll never be another one like him.
No.
I mean, he really did set the standard for what you want, and he was a great guy too. I mean, putting away his head coach, his commentating, everything, he was also just a great guy who wanted to teach people.
Yeah.
And that, we can just be thankful that we had him for as long as we did. So it's sad, but that's the way life goes, and we'll just keep his memory. I mean, we'll never forget him.
Right. No. I mean, one of the most popular sports franchise games is named after him.
Right. Yeah. We're not even talking about, that. I mean, that's wild. That will always forever be a tribute to him as well.
Yeah, a true icon in the NFL.
Right. So, okay. Well, we have a lot to get into today, boys. It's been a couple weeks. So we got, some college football coming up, some NFL coming up. Some people in this room are in fantasy football championships. So,
How's bragging camp going?
it feels great. It's my first time here, so it feels good. I'm terrified. We'll talk more about that. Adam and I were already talking about some of the moves that decisions I have to make, and Matt, my opponent in the championship, he will be calling in a little bit here, so we can talk some trash and talk some fantasy football. But let's get to the pressing issue tomorrow. Kind of a big day.
Yes.
As Michigan fans,
There's things going on tomorrow.
there are things going on tomorrow. We're not talking about ringing in the new year. Hopefully, we're ringing in the new year with a Michigan win. Go blue.
Go blue.
Go blue.
So, you okay over there?
Yeah, I'm good.
Just changing the batteries in the smoke detector.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. So, what kind of batteries are there? Let's see. This is where John Madden would do some commentary on about right now.
I'm plugging my freaking mouse in.
See what there? You starts circling stuff.
You gotta take the back of the plate off here, and then the battery pops out.
Yeah,
like this.
then boom.
and boom,
Boom.
boom. Now you got a mouse. All right. So, okay, Michigan versus Georgia.
Yeah.
What are you guys thinking?
It's going to be just a slaughterhouse.
It's going to be crazy. It's going to be, I think, a pretty big defensive battle.
Yep.
Yep. Well,
Especially in the trenches.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
both those
Yes.
teams' strengths are their defensive lines.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, Michigan's got, Hutchinson and Njabo both got 10 sacks each this season.
yep.
And, Georgia's got the best scoring defense, only allowing 9.5 points a game.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
And I think it was less than 7 in the first 11 games.
yeah.
The only thing I'm, as a Michigan fan, and I'm trying not to be biased because, I want Michigan to win so bad, but, Georgia didn't play a whole lot of talent throughout the year.
I thought the same thing.
And then when they played Alabama, a talented team, they got the doors knocked off of them.
Yeah.
So I take a little bit of that, makes me feel good, but it's still Georgia, and they've only lost one game, and it was to the best team in the country. So
Right.
I am hopefully optimistic, and I think it's going to be a close game. I was talking with someone, and they thought Michigan was going to get just blown out, and I said,
No.
I don't think this is going to be a blowout one way or the other.
No.
I mean, I think it's just going to be a good game.
I think if this was the national championship, this would be, an amazing national championship game.
Right.
And it's just the semifinals. So
I know, right?
I know.
Yeah, I mean, so time will tell on that. I really,
what do you think is going to be like the weakness of either team?
the weakness of Michigan, I hope we can keep up with Georgia. If Georgia's defense, which is allowing 9.5 points a game, if they start stymieing Michigan, which Michigan's been putting up a lot of points and they've been playing really well. If Michigan plays like they've been playing, I think Michigan wins for sure. But they've also put up a couple ducks.
Yeah.
We were beating Michigan State, and then they just came back and beat us. So if Georgia's defense starts, stopping us, and then they start scoring, and then Michigan feels like they have to rely on throwing the ball, because we all know Michigan's run game is what really drives that offense.
Mm-hmm.
So if they start having to throw it, then that would worry me.
Yeah, I was going to say, establishing the run early and getting that going.
Yep.
And, you got to wonder with Michigan if Georgia's pass rush is going to get to McNamara, and he's going to, he didn't throw very many picks, didn't have a lot of turnovers, but that Georgia defense can really get after the quarterback.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And our offensive line is a machine. I mean, they're just pushing people around. So, my thoughts are, is Michigan, if they get to pick whether they receive or kick, I hope they pick to receive. And you just take the first half and just punish that defensive line.
Right.
You
just got to wear them out.
Mm-hmm. That's what Harbaugh's been doing all season, is just keep wearing them out.
Yeah.
Yep.
I saw that Michigan starting safety Daxton Hill still isn't in Florida yet.
Yeah, with
I
COVID.
haven't seen any updates, so
yeah,
that might be interesting. He was a big part of that defense. So
Yeah, I just see, this is where we need Smith, because I want to know how many points does Georgia on average score. But I think it's fairly high too. So it's going to be. They did lose to Alabama. I mean, and they got blown out. So
that's what my biggest weakness for Georgia is. Can they bounce back from?
Right.
They gave up 536 yards and 421 yards passing.
Right. And this is going to sound kind of contradictory, but Georgia's always in the football playoff, right? This is a classic. We've been here before. We know the big stage,
Mm-hmm. They were in the national championship game a couple years ago.
They've been in the national championship game like every other year, I swear, or at least in the playoffs.
In the playoff, yeah.
Michigan, it's their first time in the playoffs. It's their first Big Ten title, or Big Ten championship, and I don't know if that hurts them or helps them. I've been going back and forth. Does it help them because they know how big of a game this is, and they are going to be up here, just like they played against Ohio State? They knew how big that was, and they played a damn near perfect game.
Right.
Can they do that again? That's going to be. That's going to be the question, because I think if they play like they played against Ohio State, I don't think there's a team in the country that can beat Michigan.
Agreed. Mm-hmm. Agreed. What's interesting too is so Dan Lenning, the defensive coordinator of Georgia, has already accepted the head coaching position at Oregon. And
Really?
He's already putting together a staff. But he's going to continue to coach. His focus, I think he said it was nice because of the time zone, that he can do all of his Georgia stuff in the morning and the afternoon. And then with Oregon being 3 hours behind, he's been burning the midnight oil there. But you kind of got to wonder how much his head is in that game.
Right.
And hopefully he's not doing a disservice to Georgia, and, the Georgia staff is smart enough to say, okay, let's make sure he's still doing what he's been doing all year. But I thought that was really interesting when I was looking at some of the things about that game. Is he's out the door.
Yeah, don't even get me fucking started on college football coaching and how it's like the slimiest, sleaziest fucking thing in sports. It's so it's horrible. They go to these kids' house that are 17 years old and shake their hands and talk to their parents and sit down on the couch and say, I want your boy to come here and play ball, and I'm going to coach him, and I'm going to do it. Oh, I'm moving to Notre Dame. Sorry, I'll see you later, boys. Like, who does that? They get these kids to convince them to come play for them, and they will just leave.
And that's why I'm glad they did that transfer portal.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you have to.
Fair is fair.
Yeah, I mean, you have to do the transfer portal. When there was no transfer portal, that was horrible. I mean, talk about the most unfair thing. I mean, you should also be paying these kids, but the name, image, and likeness, that's a good start. That happened over the summer. But it's just, oh, my God. Head coaching in college football just pisses me off. It's just, I mean, like you just said, Georgia could be playing for a national championship, and their defensive coordinator is already like, what, you couldn't wait another month to fucking go do it? Like,
staff.
I know, but I'm just
crazy.
like, come on. Like, God, it just irritates me.
Yeah, and then you get the coaches that are like, are you leaving the program? They're like, no, I have no intention of ever leaving the program. And then a week later, boom, I'm off to USC.
Boom.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, I understand leaving jobs, but like, you're just telling these kids to come play for you, and then a week later moving. Hey, I got the signature. I'm out. Mm-hmm. It's ridiculous.
And how does that not hurt your recruitment going forward?
Right. Yeah. Well, because everyone does it.
Yeah.
There's like a handful of coaches that don't move, and one of them, like Nick Saban.
Nick Saban.
I mean, why would you move? He's like, Jesus. He could ask for anything, and Nick Saban, if he went on the market, I think every single football team would try to get him. I don't think there would be a coaching job that's safe.
Right.
No.
I mean, that would be
Including
insane. Including Michigan. Great segue. So Jim Harbaugh. So I got this note on here that somebody put on here. I think it was Adam. Has Harbaugh finally cleared all the hurdles and can quiet the critics? And I'm going to be the first one to come on here and say I was wrong. Jim Harbaugh has turned out, he's turning it all around, and he's being a good coach. You guys have been on his side. I have been a critic of him for a couple of years now, and I couldn't be happier to be wrong. And I said that, you've
always said that.
I said I want him to prove me wrong because I love Michigan. I want to be wrong. And so, did he clear the hurdles? Is he not I mean, there's still going to be critics. I'm still going to be a critic of him.
Yeah, sure.
But he's only won one big game. He's only won one big game. He beat, just give me 1 second. He won one big game, Ohio State. But holy shit, it felt so freaking good. It was like we beat them 10 times in a row.
It felt like after that game got done, like the floodgates finally opened up and it happened. Like, the king is dead. The king is dead, essentially. Like,
right.
He finally got over the hump. He finally got the monkey off of his back. And I mean, after that game, all three of us were just like, holy shit, I cannot believe they finally beat Ohio State, who, by the way, had, what was it, a double digit, they were a double digit favor in that game. Yeah,
I know. It was,
and they stomped them.
Yeah, I mean, completely dismantled them in all three phases. And it was what I told the people, because, we get done. I'm talking with Stacy, and she's like, you should go back to the basement, have a shot, have a beer, and celebrate a little bit more. And I said, yeah, what it is it's years and years. It's years and years of disappointment and underachieving that all manifested itself into one fucking win. And man, it felt so good.
Yeah. And it seemed like in that game against Ohio State that, Michigan would score, Ohio State would respond, and then Michigan would frickin', would answer the bell and frickin', keep pouring it on, keep running the ball, and just was amazing.
It really was. That's going to be one of the, like, where were you on that during that game kind of games.
He did it.
He did it. Right.
He did. I mean, it took longer than everybody thought.
Right.
But he did it.
Yep. There's no doubt about that.
I have a picture coming of, I think it was Hassan Haskins hurdling.
Oh, do you? Oh, yeah, that's a great photo.
I'm going to frame it. I'm going to put it up there. Because, I mean, like, that was just amazing.
Yeah.
It was like
slid right over him.
Slid right over him. And it was almost like he hurdles that guy. I don't even think he got a touchdown out of the play. Yeah. But you could almost feel, like, the momentum.
Yeah.
Like, it was already swinging towards Michigan. And then he does that, and it's just like, oh, boy.
Yeah.
I think it was Dan Deerdorf that said, the week of the Ohio State game, win or lose for Jim Harbaugh, you got to realize that Ohio State has been on a tear in the past decade.
That's true.
Yeah, they've beat everybody.
They've built a juggernaut for the past decade. And it's like, how do you compete with that?
Well, you're Michigan. You got to figure it out, and hopefully Harbaugh has.
Right.
I mean,
right.
And what we always would argue about is, so that's just what we are. We're just, as Michigan fans, we're good at with just losing to Ohio State. Yeah, we can beat everyone else, but we're good with losing to Ohio State and Michigan State half the time. And I would say we're not. but now we're not. So it's good. I mean, we lost to Michigan State, rivalry game, couple bad calls from the refs, not excusing it. Jim Harbaugh was outcoached in that game completely, but he came back, beat Ohio State. He's in the college football playoffs, number 2 in the country. Feels good to be a Michigan fan.
It feels
yeah.
good.
Hell
And I
yeah.
can't wait. Like, I was thinking about it today. I was like, you know, it's New Year's Eve. You like to have a couple drinks and celebrate and stuff. And I was like, man, I really don't. Like, I want to savor every minute of this game, win or lose.
Right.
Because I don't know when Michigan's getting back to the college football playoffs. Hopefully a lot more.
Yeah.
Right.
But, I mean, statistically, we might not see this again for a little bit.
Right. And this is going to hit us beating Ohio State is going to really help the what's up, Jen LaFleur? Is going to really help the recruitment.
Yep.
Because-
we already got some people in the transfer portal.
I know. See, and that's what's good because Michigan's brand is so good. It's so good. It's so big. They got a lot of clout, so they can pull people. They've been pulling people when they were losing. They can pull even better people when they win. If we win a national championship, oh my gosh.
Michigan's fan base is kind of like the Dallas Cowboys fan base, where they travel. Like,
Oh, Michigan travels really well.
all over
Yeah.
the country.
I saw pictures of them down in Florida. There's U of M flags everywhere.
Right. So, I mean, you're right. Michigan has that big freaking brand, big clout, all that.
All the snowbirds that are down there, probably loving it.
Oh gosh, yeah.
But I think it's going to get a lot easier for Jim Harbaugh, where he's not having to, think like, I just can't seem to win this game. I can't seem to win the big one. And now he has, and now hopefully it'll be a lot easier for him. And, hopefully he can get a lot more Big Ten championships put in that trophy case.
Yeah, I mean, winning games was never his problem. Winning big games was his problem.
Yes. Yes.
Exactly. And those are the ones you got to win. And if you want to get into the playoffs, those are the ones you had to win. And we did. So it's great. I cannot believe, and he was named Coach of the Year. I think that's rightfully so. Their last year was freaking bad.
Really bad.
Was really, I mean, I was calling for him to be fired. And now I don't know if I'm praising Jim Harbaugh, but I love it. And if he puts together another masterpiece like against Ohio State, against Georgia, I'll be on it. I'm on it. I'm on the Jim Harbaugh train again.
Yeah, I mean,
Back on the train.
It's okay to come back and praise him.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
We can say fire him, but then you can also look at it and be like, okay, maybe he figured this out.
Yeah, and I'm happy to be wrong. And I hope I'm back on the Jim Harbaugh train. I got khaki pants and everything. I'm ready to go.
Finally.
Yes, I know. You've been wanting me to eat that crow for a very long time. So, all right. So who you got? Michigan, Ohio, or Michigan, Georgia. What do you got, Marty?
I got Michigan wins 24-21. I think it's going to be a field goal, and I don't think it's going to be many more points than that.
Okay.
I will agree that it's going to be a field goal game. Michigan 20, Georgia 17.
Ooh, somebody misses an extra point somewhere, huh? I have Michigan winning, and I also think it's going to be a close game. I have Georgia 17, Michigan 21. So 4 points, just over a field goal. So, all right, well, I think we're all right in the same ballpark. I mean, clearly. So go blue. Time will tell, and God, I cannot wait for tomorrow.
It's going to be great.
I cannot wait for tomorrow.
I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight.
No.
So everybody's aware.
All right. So then, second game for tomorrow, maybe a little bit more lopsided. Alabama, Cincinnati. What are you guys thinking?
Bama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate to do that. I love seeing Cincy in it.
I hope that they can keep it close. I mean, Alabama will probably pull away towards the end of the game, but I hope that Cincinnati can maybe take a play out of, Boise State, all those years ago when they played in the Fiesta Bowl against Oklahoma, and maybe some frickin' Cinderella magic happens and
Never
comes
know,
down to
man.
the last frickin' play.
You never know. And, I hope the same. They're like a 12-point dog, Cincinnati is. Now, if this was played week 4, Cincinnati versus Alabama, Cincinnati, I'm not kidding, would be a 20-plus point underdog. But because they're in the college football playoffs, number 4 in the country, they get that benefit of the doubt. I hope it's going to be close.
I'm going to put money on it for Cincy. I'm going to will them into a victory.
Holy cow! You don't. Hey, you won't have to go on FanDuel. I can take that bet. If you get Cincy straight up, this has the makings of a Notre Dame Alabama national championship game from like 6 years ago when it was 45-3.
Yeah.
I hope it isn't, but I mean the writing is a little bit on the wall.
Yeah. Well, and the other problem too is, if you give Nick Saban 3 weeks to prepare for a team.
Oh God, this is what they do in college football playoffs.
Yeah.
They just win.
Yeah, I was watching ESPN today, and one of the players, he's doing an interview, and they're like, what's been fun about the experience of, being in Texas and everything. He's like, we're just we're studying game film, not doing really much and everything. And they're like, so like, any kind of fun? Yeah, winning's fun.
Yep.
That's the right answer. And it's kind of crazy because I know college teams don't necessarily retool like you hear in the NFL all the time. But I feel like Alabama kind of was. They lost a lot of good players over the last couple of years, and they're still in it.
Yeah, and then their quarterback wins the Heisman.
Their quarterback wins the Heisman. They lost all the receivers and the quarterbacks and stuff.
Yeah. They had good wide receivers.
I guess what's a rebuild for Alabama? 3 losses?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that kind of is what it is. But, I'm almost getting to the point with them where, I love Tom Brady and the Patriots, right? But you get to a point where it's just fatigue. You're like, God, give someone else a turn.
I don't know, man.
You just can't. They're such juggernauts.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's going to take. I mean, you kind of see Ohio State, even after Meyer left, he had built that program. I'm not praising Urban Meyer, but he won a lot of college football games. Mm-hmm. In fact, he won more college football playoffs than he did NFL games. He won more national championships.
That's sad.
Than he won in 3/4 of a season in the NFL.
Right.
But, they still rolled for a little bit. You see them slipping a little bit this year, Ohio State. But I think that's what it's going to be, too. It's going to be when Saban finally decides to hang it up, because I don't think he ever leaves there.
Yeah, he's going to retire there. Yeah.
Yeah. So, when he finally decides to hang it up, which from the looks of it, he could be 95 and still be coaching.
That's true.
Yeah, because isn't he in his 70s and he doesn't even look it?
Yeah. He's actually older than what I thought he was.
Right. Last time Alabama lost 3 games in a season, including the bowl, so not even just regular season, but all the games, a decade ago, 2012. So coming up on a decade.
Wow.
And I don't see that changing anytime in the future.
No.
As long as you have Nick Saban and his recruiting, and he's got the best recruiting tool of all time. His trophy case.
Yeah.
I mean,
You want to play in the college football playoffs?
every year,
Probably your best shot.
Right.
100%.
Pretty much like every senior that graduates there has won a national championship, or maybe even 2.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jim LaFleur says Alabama does not retool; they reload year after year,
Yeah.
and that is freaking
It is
true.
so true.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So who you got? Who you got in the? Oh! Before we move on, it says, did anyone get snubbed out of the playoffs this year?
I put that on there mainly. Let me go back to, because I had a question on here. I don't necessarily think that anybody got snubbed, but I like to put this kind of question: is did the committee kind of penalize Notre Dame a little bit for not being in a conference, so they have no
Good.
conference championship?
Good.
Good.
If you want to be a conference champion, join a conference.
I mean, they have one loss.
I
and
don't care.
everything.
You know how many how many losses does Cincinnati have?
None.
Done. Next
Right.
question.
But I'm
You
saying,
want to kick Alabama or Georgia out?
You want to kick Michigan out?
no, I'm saying if Notre Dame had that one loss to Cincinnati, but they were in a conference, went to a conference championship game and won, would they have any argument?
But Cincinnati, if I'm not mistaken, beat Notre Dame.
Yes.
Then they can't be in. I don't think you can jump a team.
You can't jump Georgia?
No. Oh, you mean keep Cincy and Notre Dame in?
Yeah.
Oh.
And take Georgia out of there.
Oh, no.
If Notre Dame was in a conference and had a conference championship.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think you kick Georgia out of there.
That would not be good. Why? Because they lost to the best team in the country. Their loss is better than Notre Dame's loss.
But Notre Dame would be, they would lose to a top 4 team as well, and they would be a conference champion.
But
Yeah,
I'm
but
I'm
saying
saying
for the
hypothetical
record, I
here.
still think Georgia's the best team.
I think Michigan's the best team
I hope Michigan's the better team
on Saturday or tomorrow. Yeah.
But I mean, so yeah, they got blown out by Bama. I get it, but I still think they're a better team.
Yeah. I don't know. Alabama is kind of like Tom Brady, and it's just hard to bet against them.
Yeah.
So I have a note on that. Anyone that's criticizing and saying since he shouldn't be in there, they're not a Big Five, whatever. There's all sorts of things going around. Should be Notre Dame. I think there was an Oklahoma State maybe was talked about getting in. All I'm saying is no one got snubbed. If you're going to put them where they can be ranked, then you can't have them give them a schedule and say, here you go. They beat every person they play, and then say, oh yeah, you're still not going to get in. Then they shouldn't be in the conversation. They should not be able to be ranked. Then if they can't make it into the playoffs by not losing a game, then they shouldn't be in the rankings.
So, okay, I got a good question here. So, remember when Michigan and Michigan State played?
Mm-hmm.
Michigan State beat Michigan.
Yeah.
Michigan was ranked higher than Michigan State.
Mm-hmm.
How is that possible? How come you can't put Notre Dame ahead of Cincinnati?
You can't because Cincinnati didn't lose a game. I mean, they just didn't lose any. In the one game that they played, they beat Notre Dame and beat them. Yeah. My point is you can't give them a whole schedule. Say, here's all of your games. The players did everything they could. They won every game, and then say, yeah, you're still not going to be in. Then they shouldn't be ranked. I mean, if teams go undefeated and still can't get into the playoffs, why are we ranking them in with the rankings? Because literally, there's nothing they can do. Cincinnati could have done nothing better than what they did. Mm-hmm. Correct? Yeah. Do you agree with that?
Yeah. No, and this comes back to the you were talking about the committee versus like the rankings. And
with BCS and the committee, yeah.
And that exact scenario that Adam's questioning we're discussing right now is probably the only reason we have a committee.
Mm-hmm.
In case they ever look at that and just say, we have to change this.
Right. Like we discussed, this is wild. So the college football playoffs have been around for 8 years. So there has been 32 teams that have been in the college football. And I know we've already talked about this, but for the listeners at home, there's been 32 teams in the college football playoffs. Since the BCS was just stats and records and calculations, there was no committee. You can go online, like bcscalculator.com, and put in the results, and it will spit out who would be in the Final Four. And out of the 32 teams, all 32 teams would have been the same 32 teams if it would have been the BCS calculating it instead of the committee. And out of the 32 teams, 4 of the time, so half of the time, it was in the same order. Like the BCS would have had Cincinnati in this Final Four, which is wild to me. It makes you kind of wonder, why do we have a committee? But you're absolutely right. If something doesn't quite pass the smell test, which I think this would have been it. I mean, I was nervous for Cincy. I'm happy they got in.
I am too. Mm-hmm. I love it.
I mean,
I hope they whoop Alabama too.
Oh God, that would be, dude. The planet would implode on itself if they whooped Alabama.
Yeah.
If they keep it close, it's still going to be, it'll just be crazy. I'm hoping for it. I'll probably be rooting for Cincinnati because who doesn't love a good underdog?
Yep.
But what do you got? What do you got in that game?
I don't have a score, but I think Bama's going to take it easy.
Yeah.
I think 38-21 in Bama.
I have 45-21 Bama.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we're all on the same page there, but we'll just have to see.
Let me put it this way. I think Bama's going to cover the spread.
Yeah. So we got a lot of, yeah, I would think so. So, yeah, Purdue just got a good solid win on a game-winning field goal. That's live football going on right now. The Michigan State-Pittsburgh game, Michigan State's up by 10 with 5 minutes to play in the first half. So go Big Ten, right?
Yeah, need it.
What bowl is Ohio State in? Do we know that?
Rose Bowl.
Are they in the Rose Bowl?
Playing Utah.
Yeah.
The bowl games and the bowl names, I went and did the pick'ems, and I was just like, what? I had to look some of this stuff up. Like, who's sponsoring? And Barstool Sports sponsored a bowl.
Yeah, it got canceled.
Yeah, Jimmy. There was a Jimmy Kimmel bowl.
Yeah, I mean,
What are we doing?
it's all about money. We all know
I
that.
know.
Duke's Mayo Bowl.
Right.
Think of the mayo. The coach had the mayo. He got concussed, and then a container of mayo, a Gatorade container of mayo.
You've been mayoed.
Yeah.
That's wild. So, all right, well, we're gonna take a really quick break. We're gonna refill our drinks. We're gonna get into NFL football. We got the playoffs coming. We got fantasy football. We got dark horses. Come from behinds. We got all sorts of stuff coming on. MVP talk. So let's go.
You name it, we got it.
You name it, we got it on sale.
29, a 2 for $50.
Podcast is sponsored by Joeltech. Joeltech is a technology consulting firm specializing in small business and school district technology. From networking and server installation to maintenance and computer upgrades, they have you covered. Simply put, Joeltech gets IT done. Visit Joeltech, JOLETEC.com to learn more. The Crypto Corner podcast is brought to you in part by CryptoTech. CryptoTech specializes in building, installing, monitoring, and maintaining all different sizes of crypto mining rigs. Whether you are just getting into crypto or are a full-blown crypto wizard, CryptoTech is there to help get you mining money. Find us on Facebook to learn more and mention the Crypto Corner podcast for a special deal on the 8GPU 1080 Ti, the Boss crypto mining rig.
Welcome back. So, college football, go blue, beat Georgia. Now let's get into some NFL talk, right?
Yeah.
lot of stuff going on. AFC fucking wide open.
Wide open.
Couldn't be more open, right? NFC kind of locking some stuff down. Some teams that we didn't think were going to be good, some teams that we thought were going to be good that are not playing as well. What do you guys got going on?
Well, I mean, who would you say would be the best team in the NFC? The juggernaut NFC.
Packers.
I was gonna say mine's got to be Packers as well.
Yeah, I could argue the Rams as well, but Green Bay beat them. So
Yeah, and they beat them easily.
yeah,
And the Packers, they're just good. Aaron Rodgers is fucking still on the top of his game. Devontae Adams is a stud. They got Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon. I mean, they're just good. And their defense is playing well.
Yeah, the defense has been surprisingly well.
Just
I mean, like
change of pace.
The 3 losses that they've had this year is New Orleans week 1, which we've had this conversation before. Week 1 you take with a grain of salt.
Yep.
Everybody's coming back.
Figuring shit out.
Yep. Lost to the Chiefs, and Jordan Love was the quarterback there.
Yep. And they still almost won that game.
Yeah,
It
and
was a
almost
one-score game.
And a 3-point loss to the Vikings. It's a division rival at Minnesota.
Yep.
You know, so, and Rodgers is having another MVP season, 33 touchdowns.
33 now.
Yeah, 33, 3,700, almost 3,700 yards passing.
Aaron Rodgers is just a freaking stud.
4 interceptions.
4.
68% completion rate. I mean, he's behind pace of what he got last year. But he's still, I mean,
He's gonna be MVP.
We'll talk MVPs later,
Yeah.
but I mean, someone's going to have to do a lot to bump him, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, or he'll have to fall off a cliff, which I don't think will
He's
happen.
getting better.
Yeah, I think it's his award to lose, the MVP.
Agreed.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, so all Packers fans love Brett Favre, right? I mean, like, because he was a gunslinger, he just had a cannon, he would just let her fly. They have about the same interception, or they have about the same touchdowns now, Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre.
Just passed 5.
Yeah, he just passed Favre. So they got about the same. Guess how many interceptions Brett Favre has?
I'm going to guess it was quite a few more than Aaron Rodgers.
236.
Yeah, it was like 250 or something.
Yeah.
It was up there.
It was in the 200.
Yeah. Guess how many interceptions Aaron Rodgers has?
I don't know, what, 45?
98.
Yeah.
It's
90.
Yeah.
Like, he had 90 interceptions. He has a third the amount of interceptions as Brett Favre, but with the same amount of touchdowns. It's not even close. He's much better than Brett Favre.
Yeah, the touchdown to interception ratio, excuse me, is just off the charts.
I don't think
Amazing.
he's at where Favre is for total yardage, though. I think Favre still has him in that category.
Yeah.
So, like, when you start looking at that, I'd want to look at attempts plus yardage and kind of put that into perspective as well.
I don't know. That glaring of a difference. How many Super Bowls does Brett Favre have? Is it 1 or 2?
1.
So, I mean, I think Aaron Rodgers is a better quarterback. I watched both play. Brett Favre was exciting to watch, but I just think Aaron Rodgers is just better.
I think Brett Favre thinks Aaron Rodgers is a better quarterback. I mean, he's gone on record stating that he's like a once-in-a-generation quarterback.
Yeah, yeah.
My thing is Brett Favre was willing to try any throw, and obviously he threw a lot of interceptions.
Yep.
Aaron Rodgers is a much more calculated quarterback, where it's like, no, I'm not gonna force it if it doesn't make any sense.
Right. Yeah. Yep. And to go back to your question, juggernauts in the NFC. So the Packers, I mean, it's Aaron Rodgers.
Yep.
It's Aaron Rodgers. They got a good team. Their defense is playing well. A team that kind of scares me, and Marty and I were talking about this today. Team that kind of scares me. I hate them. I hate this team more than maybe any team in the NFL. The Cowboys. They kind of scare me. They just dropped 56 points. Maybe it's because I've been watching a lot of Yellowstone. I've had a couple beers, watching a lot of Yellowstone. Cowboys kind of scare me. Rip's gonna come out of there, fucking start punching people in the face.
Oh, boy.
They just dropped 56 points.
Yeah.
And, I mean, Washington's defense is not as good as we thought they were going to be, but they dropped 56 points on a division rival, and I don't know if you guys watched that game, they looked good.
Didn't they drop 42 in the first half?
It was 21 in the first quarter. It was like
Yeah.
the Michigan State Ohio State game.
Yeah.
But it was just, we know that their offense is good. They have the weapons. Dak is a stud. Amari Cooper. They have the weapons.
Lamb.
Yep. CeeDee Lamb,
Where'd the
Zeke,
tight end come from, all of a sudden?
Dawson Schultz. Is that
Yeah,
Dalton Schultz.
Dalton Schultz. And then, and you got Ezekiel Elliott, who's a good running back. Maybe he's not performing as well as we thought he would be. I don't know if that's on him, but he's a good running back.
And the number 2 running back, Tony
Tony
Pollard.
Oh
Pollard.
my
He's
God,
just
he
as
is a stud. He would be a starter on most teams.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
It wouldn't surprise me if someone scoops him up for a bunch of money. But yeah, I mean, they just have the firepower, and they were kind of in a slump. They lost 3 of 4. People were starting to be the whole, it's just the Cowboys, and I want it to be just the Cowboys. I want them to lose in the first round. They just scare me a little bit.
Well, and like this year, going into it, everybody was worried about Dallas's defense. Like,
They were
does Dallas have a good defense?
Dallas's defense last year was generationally bad.
Yeah.
I mean, they would give up 40 points a game on the regular.
Yeah, Dak, when he was, before he got injured, he would have to throw for 500 yards a game
Yeah.
Yep.
because his defense would give up
He
so many points.
would throw like 450 yards, 3 touchdowns, run one in, and they would lose by 20. Like, what do you want from this guy?
Right.
And they changed that pretty quick. I mean, they drafted Mike Parson in the
Oh, my
first
God,
round.
that guy is a
And he's
stud.
going to be defensive rookie of the year, I think.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
question.
He could be rookie, or he could be defensive player of the year. He is having such a good year.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So,
Yeah, we weren't worried about the offense. It was just the defense, and the defense has stepped up tremendously this year.
Dallas
Really good.
needs to find consistency. And I don't care what happens. I think they need to find a new coach. I can't stand the coach.
Didn't somebody at the Rams Lions tailgate say Mike McCarthy? Was that Geiger? Was that Geiger saying Mike McCarthy coach of the
Coach
year?
of the year.
Oh, get him out of here.
Yeah, I think I muted him for a little bit because of that.
Good.
Talk about a hot take. No, they're winning in spite of their coach. I agree.
Yeah. I mean, when they lose, they're losing sometimes due to poor coaching.
Right. Yep. So, Cowboys, they make me a little nervous in the NFC. So, and obviously, Rams. Matt Stafford has to play better. He's had some he's dropped some duds, but he's also threw some really good, almost perfect games. So, I hope that they can do well.
It's fun seeing him with wide receivers.
Oh my gosh, Cooper Kupp.
Yeah. And like, because he's always had a cannon for an arm. Mm-hmm. He's usually been pretty accurate.
Right.
So, Calvin Johnson left, and we put people around him, but not to the talent I think he has there.
And
Right.
and he's working with an all-star caliber defense.
Yeah.
Von Miller, Jalen Ramsey, Aaron Donald. I mean, come on. That defense is stout. And so I think it's all going to rely on Matt Stafford. I think their defense is going to keep them in games. I think they have Sony Michel came out of nowhere, and he is running like a beast.
Yeah.
He is trucking people.
Yep.
So that was a great pickup.
And the Rams are going to get Cam Akers back, too.
Oh God, I can't wait.
They need that because I think they just put Henderson on IR.
Yeah, they did. So they got some people. Can I talk about Cooper Kupp for a second? Can I talk about this guy?
Cooper Kupp Coops.
Cooper Kupp Coops.
Dude sucks.
Yeah, he sucks. Talk about MVP stuff. 132 receptions, 1,734 yards, 14 touchdowns, 80 first down catches, 115.6 yards per game. You're maybe wondering why I'm bringing all those up. Every one of those he leads the league in. He is first place in every one of those things I just said. I mean, he is having a generational wide receiver thing. And everyone on Facebook, and I'll get blown up on it, is he might break Calvin Johnson's record. Well, they get an extra game, so it's going to have an asterisk.
So the record Calvin Johnson broke, they didn't play 16.
Exactly.
That's how football works.
Yeah.
People gotta let this thing
Yeah,
go.
it's
The
not
records
gonna-
are gonna get broken.
Yeah, and they're like, no, they need to have a new, this is 17 and this is 16. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Why?
Do you see that when it went from 12 to 14 and then 14 to 16? No, it's just the new record. So what? An asterisk. And you put an asterisk next to something when it was cheating or it was voided or there's some type of controversy. Not he went out there and broke the record. Yeah, he might get an extra game to do it. So what? What if he does it?
He might still break it in 16.
Right. What if he breaks it in 16 games? Now, do we put 2 asterisks to say there was 17 games, but he broke it in 16 games, which was the regular season before 1975. Then there was 14. Like, what are we talking about?
I don't know.
Right.
Like,
People got to let it go.
people got to
You
listen.
got to let it go. It's nothing to argue
It's a
about.
weird hill to die on.
Right. Yeah, it really is. Have you guys ever heard that guy talk football? Like what
Cooper Kupp?
what he sees on the field before the snap? I bet you he's smarter than some of the quarterbacks in the NFL. You ever bored? Just go look at like Cooper Kupp post-game interviews and the way he can break down a defense before the ball is snapped.
Yeah.
I mean, Matthew Stafford's got to love him.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
mean, they all see the same thing, and he'll be like running around, and he's like, "Oh yeah, well, safety pulled over to the weak side, so then I just cut it inside because I knew the zone would be open."
right.
But like he says it like in the most football terms ever.
Yeah. I've watched it. He's brilliant. And man, he can catch a football. He comes up with clutch catches. I mean, he's getting like hit a little bit like Wes Welker. He's getting like hit across the field. He's flipping around. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, and he was a good wide receiver before Stafford got there. And, like, imagine how he's feeling now. It's like, man, I actually have, like, a really good quarterback throwing me the football now.
Right.
No offense to Jared Goff on the Lions, but
yeah.
Am I sticking up for God?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, as a lifelong Stafford fan, I'm sure that he's
get
happy
out of here.
of Cooper Kupp. So, yeah, talking about MVPs, I think that's we can talk a little bit more about that when we get to that. So, yeah, that's who we got in the NFC. So, AFC, what do we think's going on here?
I think Chiefs are getting hot at the right time.
Yep.
Yep.
You know,
No, Patrick Mahomes is washed up. Didn't you hear what the pundits were saying
No.
in week 4? They
Okay.
lost a couple games. Oh, yeah, I forgot they've won 8 in a row now, and they're first in the AFC. First week bye.
and how many times has Aaron Rodgers had to tell the media to relax?
Yeah.
Right.
And Tom Brady lost his first 4 games that one year, and they're like, "This is it. Brady's going to retire. Father Time finally won," and then they won a Super Bowl.
Yep.
Like,
He didn't even win the division there. That was like the first time in his career his team didn't win the division.
Right.
Yeah, they were a wild card and won the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm in agreement, Chiefs. They've won 8 straight after starting 3-4. Defense was giving up 29 a game in the first 7. Now they're only giving up 13.
they're running. They're running the ball again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Well, well, he just got hurt. Edwards-Helaire just got hurt, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Daryl Williams picked him off the waiver. Let's go.
But I had mentioned this during the Rams-Lions podcast. Andy Reid's going to get it turned around. He's going to get that defense shored up. And look what's happened.
Their defense is good. Their defense has been playing really, really well.
I think they just got some people back too from
Yeah.
injury.
Yeah. It seems to happen the past 2 years, I think.
Yeah.
That the defense kind of struggles at first, and then they get, like you said, get hot at the right time and get it figured out. And
They're getting hot at the right time. And, I mean, we know what Patrick Mahomes can do. We know what Travis Kelce, Tyreek Hill, Mecole Hardman, they are all studs.
Yeah.
I mean, they have the talk about high scoring, powerful offense. I mean, there it is too. So I love it. This
they
is
can
what I
both
love
do
about
well.
the NFL right now. The parity in the NFL has never been better in my lifetime.
Agreed.
yeah.
Because you look at the rest of the AFC and you're just like, I don't know. Like, you can't even call some of these divisions.
I was
Yeah.
going to say, there's, was there only 2 teams eliminated in the AFC?
Right. Yeah, without looking at your computer, do you think you could name, if the playoffs started today, do you think you could name all 7 teams in the AFC playoffs?
All 7?
Mm-hmm.
Can we work together on this?
Sure.
All right, the Bengals are one for sure.
Yep. Bengals, Chiefs.
Bengals, Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
Now, yeah, I think of the divisions. Tampa. Nope,
Nope.
that's NFC.
Titans.
Titans. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Titans.
They're number 2.
Do we got 4 there?
You got 4.
Okay, so that's the division winners.
No, you have 3. You only have 3.
Wait,
Kansas
Chiefs?
City,
Yep.
Tennessee, Bengals.
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 Okay. The other one is
Dallas.
That's NFC.
God dang it. I always think that. I always think
Check
that
with
is
Martin
the-
or check with Adam first.
No. I'm just going to keep playing things out.
Bills,
Yep, they're
Okay,
4.
There it is.
Yep.
There's the top 4. So now we got to do the wild cards.
New England.
Yeah,
Yes.
it is.
Yeah.
I was seeing if I wanted.
No, I was thinking their record.
Remember when they were the number 1 seed like 2 weeks ago? That's the parity right there.
Right.
So if it's New England, then I think
Colts.
Colts. Yes.
Yep.
And then it's going to be whoever's in second place in the AFC North.
I know who the last one is.
Is it the Ravens?
Nope.
Who is it?
It's not the AFC North. That would be Baltimore. They're not in the playoffs right now. I can't believe. Can you believe that they're in the playoffs right now?
Yeah. That's well,
Miami
Dolphins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've won like freaking 7 straight.
Yeah, their defense is great.
I can't believe it. They're in third place in the AFC East.
If you are a Miami Dolphins fan, I am ashamed of you because they're like calling for the coach's head. They don't want Tua.
Yeah, they don't want Tua.
What's the record? Like 10 and
They're 8-7.
8-7, right?
Yep.
And
Baltimore's also 8-7. So is the Chargers.
And so there's the Ravens.
But see, so how it goes is from 1 to 7: Kansas City, Tennessee, Bengals, Buffalo, Colts, New England, Dolphins. I guarantee you can book it that's not going to be. Those 7 teams will not be in it at the end.
Oh yeah, it's
Like because Miami's 8-7, the Chargers are also 8-7. I mean, we're talking about one game. There's still 2 games left. These are going to just flip all over the place.
yeah. I'm excited.
Oh,
I'm excited
I love
to
it.
watch this race.
Yeah. The AFC East is kind of like the NFC West. 3 teams from the AFC East. I can't believe the Jets have 4 wins, if I'm being honest. That's fucking wild. Holy cow. I wouldn't have believed that if I should have asked you guys that. I did not know they had 4 wins. I thought they had 2 or 3.
Keep winning.
I don't think the Lions are going to catch them. That 4 is too big of a hill for them. So, so I have Chiefs, Bills. The Bills have another really high-flying offense. For a while, they looked like they were in a slump, but Josh Allen's a fucking stud.
Dude, that guy can throw a football.
God, he's so good.
He can also run you over and jump over you.
He's fast. He's a big
so
guy, and he's
fast.
just fast.
Yep.
I don't know. I just don't know if I trust Buffalo just yet. I mean, they're starting to kind of get back to what we thought they were going to be, but
I love watching their coach. Man, when that guy, he gets on the field and he just turns into a monster.
Yeah. Biting kneecaps. Wrong coach. So this is funny because I think the Bills, I think they have the talent and their defense is good, but I also think that they've been a little bit of a disappointment, if I'm being honest, because they were like Super Bowl favorites. Maybe not favorites, but they were going to be the ones. It was going to be Chiefs, Bills, and it was going to be nobody else. They've kind of, they've lost some pretty games.
Tampa brought back all of their starters.
Tampa. No, in the AFC.
Oh, all right. I thought you were talking about the entire league.
Oh, no. I'm talking about the AFC. And then the Bills, I don't know. Then they lose. They kind of get like their ass kicked by Jacksonville. We're like, what is going on? Like, what is going on here? So I think the Bills have been a little bit of a disappointment throughout the regular season, but they're starting to get hot again, and Josh Allen's a stud. I think they're going to be just fine.
that was a big win against New England this
Huge
week.
win.
Yep.
Now they control their own destiny.
Yep. Just win, baby.
Just win.
Speaking of AFC people that aren't in the playoffs, go Raiders.
Just had to throw that in there.
Just had to get that dig in there. You got any dark horses from the AFC that you kind of think might make a run?
I've got 2.
Do you?
I've got Tennessee
Yes.
because everybody thought as soon as Derrick Henry went down,
They're dead.
dead. But look where they're at now, number 2 in the AFC, and
Yep.
Derrick Henry is going to be coming back, or maybe next week.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're talking week 18. He's gonna, come back, kick the rust off, get it going again.
Yep. I have dark horse as the Titans. Yep.
They just got AJ Brown back off, after being injured for the past month.
Yep.
Defense has been doing pretty good with 8 sacks, 6 interceptions in their last 3 games. So
Yeah. I don't know if they can make a deep run, but I think that they could win a couple games.
I wouldn't want to play Tennessee in the playoffs if I was.
I picked the Colts.
Colts.
Yeah.
That was my other team.
Yeah.
Jonathan Taylor's he's amazing.
He's so good.
He is so good. He was great in Wisconsin. We had to watch him. We had to watch him kill Michigan.
I
So
was just talking to Adam about that.
5
the other
touchdowns
day.
on my son's birthday.
Just
Thanks.
running us over.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Set
yeah,
a TV up.
And like when Wentz is on, he's fine. And the defense plays.
Carson Wentz, man.
Wentz is actually having
Okay year.
an okay year.
Yeah, I know.
25 touchdowns and only 6 interceptions.
Yeah,
And he's not being asked to win the game. In Philly, they were asking him to win the game.
yeah.
Although there was one game that Wentz threw that pass in his own end zone.
I
and
couldn't believe it.
Just like, what are you doing? Just,
Yeah.
I mean, that was almost a fireball offense. Like,
yeah.
like get out. I mean, the game is on the line, and you are in your end zone, and you just throw a duck 4 yards interception for a touchdown. Like, what are you doing? I can't say much. Stafford did almost the same thing, but he was getting thrown around, and the ball kind of just came out. But still, I know exactly what you're talking about. It was one of the worst passes and decisions I've seen made in my entire life.
I thought he was going to get benched after that.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. But yeah, I like the Colts.
Yeah. He's out right now.
Carson?
It says.
Yeah,
COVID.
COVID.
I don't even know who their backup quarterback is.
Eason?
I
Eason?
I
sounds
saw
right.
it. I saw it the other day,
Jacob
and
Eason,
I can't even frickin' remember. I've never
think
even
they-
heard of the guy before.
I think they just drafted him recently. So
There are 4 teams in the AFC with an 8-7 record, and Miami gets in with an 8-7 record. That's how wide open this thing is. The Raiders are so not out of the playoff race. It's not even funny.
no.
I mean, it's next week. In 2 weeks from now, it wouldn't surprise me if the Raiders were frickin' the
Number
4
4
seed. Right. Like, it could totally happen. The Bengals,
The AFC North. The entire AFC North.
yes.
yeah, anybody can still win that division.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
with a winning record. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go Pittsburgh. Go Big Ben.
Joe Burrow
Oh, stud.
shut some people up last weekend.
Yep.
I mean,
Shut that Martindale Van Winkle up.
I was critical. I've been critical of Joe Burrow since the draft.
Well, that the coach, the defensive coach for the Ravens said before it, he said, he's no Tom Brady. Let's stop putting the gold jacket on him already yet. And then he went out and threw 525 yards.
Yeah.
And they fucking blew him out.
obliterated.
Oh, my God.
I'm not saying we can't praise Joe Burrow's ability.
Right.
You know, my concern just was there was a lot done for him at the college level as far as pre-snap.
You've been saying that. You have been for like 3 years.
I'm not gonna lie. He proved me very wrong.
Yeah.
In that game.
Yeah.
And I think he might end up having a pretty high ceiling. We'll see. I mean, it's one game, but I mean, he's been having a decent year.
They also they're 9-6. His first year, he got hurt because their
Tore his ACL.
offensive line was so bad.
It's a good thing they addressed that.
Yeah,
They did. They didn't address it.
Well, he's playing a lot better.
Yeah.
yeah. That was the one question because they ended up drafting who they
Jamar Chase.
Jamar
instead of
Chase.
Penei Sewell.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That was the big question. It's like, why are you not, drafting an offensive lineman to save this guy that's your franchise quarterback?
Hey, I said that too. Not that I was mad because I wanted Penei Sewell on the Lions.
Yeah, and
they
he's-
picked
and he's
before.
actually doing really
He's
well.
Doing great. But again, Jamar Chase is like having a
great
breakout
career.
rookie year.
Yep.
So I think they said that like he was the first rookie since I'm not going to remember the pro. I wanted to say Randy Moss, but it might not be, that had like a touchdown in every single game for like the first X amount of games.
Yeah.
He's good.
He is
He's a
good.
player.
Then that T. Higgins, they're both going to have 1,000-yard seasons as wide receivers. That's great.
Yeah.
It's good for them. Yeah, so the Bengals, I have them. I don't know. Who if you had to pick now who you think is going to represent the AFC, who would you pick?
The North? Or
No, just the entire AFC.
Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Yeah, I think the Kansas City. I would go. I would say maybe number 2 would be Buffalo. If I had to put some meaningful amount of money and I couldn't pick Kansas City,
Yeah.
I think I'd pick Buffalo. What about the NFC? I think we already talked about this. Packers.
Yeah, Packers, I think.
I'm going with the Rams as a lifelong Rams fan.
Of course you
I am
Well,
going
if I'm
with
not
the Rams.
going with Green Bay, then I got to look at my little cheat sheet here again. It's going to have to be Tampa. I'm not betting against Tom Brady.
I know.
Are you kidding me?
I know.
We've been saying this for years.
I know. You can't bet against Tom Brady.
Betting against Tom Brady.
We say we can't bet against Tom Brady, but last year on the Super Bowl show, we all bet against Tom Brady except for fucking Bernie and Geiger.
Yeah.
We all picked the Chiefs.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. With the Bucks though this year, you know, with having all those injuries and everything, Fournette, Chris Godwin's out for the entire year.
Yeah.
Barrett's out the next couple games.
It's amazing how fast they forgot that AB lied about his COVID card.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And they said if he does anything wrong here, he's out.
Yeah.
And then Chris Godwin goes out and they're like, oh, his ankle's feeling better.
Yeah, he's better now. And he looked great.
He did look great.
Yeah. I mean, I know you hate Antonio Brown with a
I
passion.
can't stand that man.
But I picked him up off the waiver wire because he was like out. It was a great pick. He's starting in the championship.
I mean, the guy's a piece of shit, but you know.
But he can
that's
catch a
good
ball.
pickup, though.
He can catch a ball and he can run routes like almost no one else in the league. Maybe of all time. I mean, he can run routes. It's good. You know who else I'm glad is doing well is OBJ in the Rams. I'm happy because I'm a Rams fan, but I don't know what to think about Baker Mayfield. I really don't. I don't know what's going on with that guy's career. He's hurt because he tried to tackle when he threw an interception, he got laid out. But like, I don't know. Is he the answer with the Browns? Like, what do you think they do with him? Because he's just okay, I guess.
I think if I'm the Browns, I offer him a contract that's worth what he's playing to.
Yeah.
And then incentivize it so that he can make more. But if he's thinking he's getting like the 38, 39 million a year, no, I think you have to move on. Franchise tag him.
I was gonna say franchise.
Franchise tag him.
See what happens.
Draft another quarterback.
Yeah. I mean, if we would have looked at, he would have got big money last year if he would have signed a contract, but he bet on himself that he was going to keep it up and do better and make more money. And what we know in the NFL is the history of the NFL. Take the fucking money when it's offered, for the love of God. I don't know how many more times I need to say that. It does not happen very often that someone holds out because they think they're going to get more, and then it performs. I mean, we could...
It's a what have you done for me lately?
Yes. And he was great last year. He's garbage this year. Doesn't matter. He's hurt, whatever. But he is pedestrian. He is the definition of pedestrian.
He just had 4 interceptions against the Packers, a game they needed to win.
Yep. The Browns are the biggest disappointment in the NFL this year.
I saw something that said Cleveland's coming to a realization that Baker Mayfield is just a sober Johnny Manziel.
Yes. It's true. Cleveland. No, they didn't play at the same college. Totally. It's totally right. So I don't know. With Baker Mayfield, you know what you're getting now. You see what you're getting. I don't think there's any more of a ceiling with him.
And they have,
I agree,
great running backs.
Oh, yeah.
Great running backs.
Nick Chubb is one of the best.
Yeah, so, like...
Kareem Hunt, too?
Yeah, he's been hurt, but yeah, he's...
why are they putting him in that position where, like, he can impact the game so badly?
Right.
I mean,
he's the quarterback.
I understand you have to be a balanced offense, but, I mean, Jesus.
I think the Browns have been kind of the biggest disappointment because they were actually, which I didn't think they would go to the AFC Championship game, but a lot of people are like, oh, Baker Mayfield, he's got Jarvis Landry, Nick Chubb, OBJ. And look at him. He's 15 touchdowns, 11 interceptions.
So are they
piss poor?
This is actually a really good transition. Are they your disappointing team of the year?
Yes.
In the entire NFL. I think they're the biggest disappointment.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting. I kind of took a different approach when I was thinking about that. I have the Chargers.
Oh, I agree.
I have the Chargers. I mean, they can't. They have too much talent to be this bad. To be 8-7.
They're one game out. The AFC. They're one game out, but every fucking team on this in the AFC except for 2 are one game away from the playoffs.
Okay. 2 weeks ago, they played one of the most fun games to watch against Kansas City.
Yep.
I mean, it was overtime. It was back and forth, high scoring, and you're just like, man,
Justin Herbert's the
Justin
man.
Herbert can play the runs, the wide receivers. I mean, they're pulling guys up and just winning. And then 1 week later, they got absolutely routed by the Houston Texans. I mean, they didn't lose a close one to the Houston Texans. They made Houston Texans look like they should probably win that division.
Right.
It's just disappointing. You came out, you beat Kansas City, and then it's just like, what are you going to get out of them? You don't know. I mean, yeah, they lost to Kansas City the second time, but it was a good game. You
Right.
can't feel bad about that loss. Every team's going to run into that.
Right.
So I don't know. At the beginning of the year, and we play fantasy football, so you look and you're like, what are the teams you want to target?
Right.
Chargers, Bills, Kansas
Well,
City.
if you have a Chargers player, Austin Eckler is number 3 in the NFL with running back, and Justin Herbert's like number 4. So the fantasy is still actually pretty good. But you're right. There was some high expectations, and for them not be in the playoffs right now, I think is shocking, because I think Justin Herbert is a stud, and I think if I had to start a franchise with any of these really young quarterbacks, Justin Herbert might be my guy. Justin Herbert or Joe Burrow. Lamar Jackson. What happens with running quarterbacks, boys? They get hurt.
They get hurt.
Yeah.
That's just what happens. Cam Newton, when he was playing his best and he was running all over the place, he was the best player in the sport. Cam
He was
Newton,
amazing.
he was Superman.
So crazy.
He was Superman.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I don't mean to get sidetracked.
I love
Speaking
sidetracks.
Speaking of Cam Newton, so he's back playing for Carolina.
Yep.
Do you know what his record is as a starter in Carolina this year?
1-5.
No idea. It's not great.
0-5.
0-5. I didn't think they were.
0-5 as a starter.
I thought that I saw a stat that said he's 0-5 since he yelled "I'm back" at the crowd. So that must have been his first game, and then he lost it.
Well, he was in that game. He didn't start.
You're
that
right.
game.
You're right. Yeah, he's 0-5 as a starter since he said that, though.
Cam Newton's done.
Oh yeah, who's more done? Who's more done? Ben Roethlisberger or Cam Newton?
Cam Newton.
Cam Newton.
I think Ben Roethlisberger is.
Well, I mean,
he's
he's
Cam
announced
Newton
he's
just got
retiring.
Newton just got benched.
well. Ben Roethlisberger should be benched. He is not. If you watch him play,
He's not good.
Because what was Big Ben just absolutely notorious for?
You can't tackle him.
You can't tackle him. People are around him, and he can step up, and someone can be on his arm, and he'll just do one of those little fucking shakes, and then they go flying. Now you look at him in the pocket. He's got, I think, like if you look and you dig under the turf, there's concrete in his shoes. Like he can't move. He cannot walk. So he just stands there like a statue, and he's like, if this pocket collapses, that's a sack. Every time. And it's sad. He should have retired last year. I like Ben Roethlisberger. I think he was great for the game. God, he was a gunslinger. He was big, strong.
One team his whole career.
One team his whole career, 2 Super Bowls, going to be in the Hall of Fame. He just he kept it 1 year too long, and we see that all the time. I'm glad Phillip Rivers retired last year. I think it was great. I think if he would have played one more year, we would be talking about Big Ben and Phillip Rivers.
Yeah, I think Phillip Rivers could have almost retired a year before that too.
That's true. Eli Manning, he was starting to get real. I mean, none of us are Eli Manning fans, but he was starting to start going down, and he retired.
Yeah.
Which is good. Now he's making hot sauce commercials in the Manning cast. So, we're talking about the AFC North. So the Bengals, they surprised me that they're actually doing pretty well. What are we doing about Baltimore? Is Lamar Jackson, is he like the lifeblood of Baltimore? Like if Baltimore didn't have Lamar Jackson, they would be no one, because Huntley came in, scored 4 touchdowns. They thought that maybe they had a great backup, but then he laid an egg, and then they had to have some other guy start.
That Johnson guy actually.
Yeah, Gus Johnson.
He didn't play terrible. I mean, especially not playing for 2 years.
Yeah, I mean, it's just Baltimore was another one of those teams that Lamar Jackson was the first unanimous MVP that season. That was 2 years ago.
Yeah, that was an amazing season.
Or was it last year?
It was last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, because we started the
like
podcast. Yeah.
Remember at the beginning of the year when people asked him, like, have they figured you out yet?
Yeah.
I think they did.
I don't know. He can't stay healthy either. And that goes back to the running thing.
But even when he has been healthy, it seems like he hasn't been playing up to par either.
Yeah.
Right. All right, we got a caller coming in.
All right.
You're on the air. Don't swear.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, Matt.
So we're going to jump into our fantasy section here for a hot second. We were just, I don't know if you're listening at all, but we were just talking about the good and bad of the AFC and how wide open it is and how crazy it is. I mean, we probably just spent 5 minutes talking about the NFC and 25 minutes talking about the AFC. It's wild.
It's all over the place.
It really is. So who do you got? Who do you got for the AFC? If you had to pick a team to come out of the AFC,
I think you got to go with the Chiefs.
yep. How about the NFC?
I don't know. I would have said the Buccaneers if it wasn't for the 9-0 versus the freaking Saints.
Yeah, that's
So-
true. Yep.
But I
And
still
they
think-
got
And they're decimated with injuries.
that's true.
Yep.
So
Maybe
all right.
the Rams. I mean,
Hey.
I hate to say that because of you, but
Thanks, Matt. I love you too, brother. So who are you picking out of the NFC?
I'll go with the Rams.
Wow, what a guy! I thought for sure you'd pick the Packers, and I was gonna say,
Hang
ooh,
up on
2
me.
number 1 seeds.
I
Ooh.
think I don't want to pick the Packers strictly because I hate Aaron Rodgers. So
Just because your hatred of Aaron Rodgers, huh?
yeah, just him and his stupid hair. He looks like he's aged 10 years in the last summer, and he's just like a train wreck of a human. Like he's just kind of a dickhead.
Yeah, dude, he is like, old man yells at cloud kind of guy, right? Like he's kind of seems like he's mad at everything. He's like, fuck the Packers, but I'm gonna win you a fucking championship just to rub it in your face. Like, I agree. I agree.
I don't know how you take the off-season hosting Jeopardy and come out looking worse.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. He needs to go on vacation for a little bit.
Like his big thing
that's
was,
what I mean. Like he was supposed to do all this stuff. He's dating that 27-year-old, and it's like she ran him through the ringer or something. I guess that could be a good thing. I don't know. But I don't know. Like the COVID stuff, the Jeopardy stuff, like telling the team he's upset when he doesn't have any weapons, and it's like he's got one of the best running backs. He's got probably one of the top 3 wide receivers.
Yep.
Defense is better this year.
great tight
And he's
end.
like, I got no help.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need to make
Green Bay has the 7th-ranked defense.
Yeah. Green Bay's defense is playing really, really well. 100%. So, all right. So we, it's mano y mano, right? Fantasy football. What do you think is going to happen between us?
I think my whole team hinges on Josh Allen.
Yeah, I know. I play him in both my championships.
If he goes off like he can, where he's next thing you know, he's hanging up 38 points with how Russell Wilson's been playing.
I
think
know. I
you
fucking
can
hate
get
it.
like 15, 20 points on you that way. But otherwise, like Joe Mixon broke my heart like so many years this year he's going off.
I know.
Then
He
you
is.
got Williams from KFC. KFC.
It sounds delicious.
Sorry, that made me even laugh a little bit.
I'll take a
From
famous
Kansas City,
bowl.
And, like, I wanted him. I put a waiver wire in. But then again, like, I used my waiver claim on St. Brown from Detroit. And he did good. He's got, like, 12 targets or 12 catches or more in, like, 3 of the last 4 games. So I can't be mad about that. And
Yeah.
my tight end, I mean, I know you got Kittle.
Kittle laid an egg last week.
Yeah, he laid an egg, but like if you look at his overall points, he's been pretty phenomenal. Other than he missed those games, but I mean when he's in, he's playing pretty freaking good. But then I like Dalton Schultz. I like my tight end, so I can't be mad. He kind of came out of nowhere. But
Yeah, your team's doing pretty well. I mean, they did score 212 fucking points last week.
Yeah, who are you playing?
whoa, with the cussing.
Who are,
Yeah, this is a family show, Adam.
yeah, will you please shut the fuck up about it then?
No,
Yeah, that I wish I could have saved some of them points. To be honest, I was actually getting gas, and I tried to avoid the scores, and I have a weird superstition where I'll load ESPN, the web page, and look at all the games and even though I know the players, I'm like, hey, he's doing good. Hey, I'm like, I got to be kicking the shit out of Adam right now. And I pulled it up. I'm like, I was up 100. I was like, holy shit.
How's it feel, Adam?
I was watching the Bills Patriots game with the wife, and I go, I swear to God, if Josh Allen throws a touchdown here, I'm so fucked. And he threw a touchdown. I go, well, I think I'm done watching football for the day.
Yeah.
So congratulations.
Some you have and some you don't.
Yeah.
I tell you what, though, like, at least, I don't know, maybe you guys feel differently, but, like, there's some games where you just know you're going to lose, and you're like, well, that's all she wrote. Nothing beats, like, that gut check feeling when I woke up the one morning and Mark sent me a text at 11:30 at night saying, why was Cook on your bench?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I thought I had put him in.
Yeah, he's hurt again, which is good for me.
Huh?
I said he's hurt again, so that's good for me. I'm excited about that.
Cook's not hurt.
Yeah, for Minnesota? Yeah, he broke his ankle. He's out on a llama farm, and he tripped on an egg.
Sorry, I got his backup. His
eggs.
backup, Madison, is actually really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have started him instead of Delvin Cook that one time.
What if I would have told you guys this in the preseason, that someone going to the championship fantasy football game would have Ronald Jones, T. Higgins, A.C. Brown, some guy named D. Schultz, Rex Burkhead.
Oh, no.
The Rex Burkhead is because
lineup.
frickin' Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Yep. Hey, I got that
Mike
guy's
Williams
backup.
goes down.
I'm glad I picked up that backup. What if I told you this? I looked. You can go on fantasy football. You kind of have to dig for it on ESPN, but you can find where your preseason rank was and then where you're at. Yes, that right there.
Okay,
Matt, you know where you were ranked?
Number 10, baby.
Dead last. Your fucking arrow is all green the entire way. It's like first down, 10 yards. Let's go. I think I was ranked number 2, and I think I'm still ranked number 2.
You finished number 2. Yeah, I did actually look at that.
Yeah, that's pretty
And I was
wild.
like, you know what? I'll take that. You know, and like this is gonna be, people are gonna hate this part, that what I'm about to say. But I was talking to Dad, and he's like, "So who do you want to win?" I'm like, "Well, I obviously want to win." I said, "But I want to win strictly for the monetary value of the money I'm gonna earn." And I go, Mark, I think he wants it solidly for pride because Marty's won so many.
Yes, 100%. I
And
told
then
this to
Dad
Marty.
made the bold claim, because he doesn't really actually get fantasy football.
Of course
You
not.
never know. Marty could still win it this year.
I know.
I love you, Dwayne.
And I was like, no, he literally can't still win it this year. He's like,
Don't rain on his parade.
Dude, I think we need to
but
get
he's like,
Dad
"How
into a
many
CAT
games are
scan.
left?" And I'm like, one, Dad. And he's like, so you guys pick players from one team? I'm like, no, 1 week of games are left. And he's like, you pick 3 of them? And I was like, and I was in Kroger shopping. I was like, gosh damn it, Dad. No.
I'm going to have to let you go, Dad. Sorry.
I was like, you're not following along with this at all.
No, he doesn't know what he's talking about. I posted that.
Of all the people after that whole exchange, I go, well, then who are you picking? He goes, you're just going to have to go on Facebook and check. And
No.
I'm like, you actually went on Facebook?
Did you read it? Did you read what he said?
Well, hold on. So first of all, I'm a little ashamed that I don't have a Facebook and my dad does, and that's where he's responding to things. The second thing is he goes on this Book of Faces, and then he still doubled down on the Marty claim.
Dude, we shouldn't have got Dad a vacation. We should just trick him and get him to CAT scan because I think he's going insane.
Yeah, I just wonder if he's out fishing thinking of this stuff.
I don't know. Did you see what Mom posted on on Facebook?
Yeah, that she hopes we both win.
Yeah, look, what the hell are our parents doing?
I hope Matt wins for the record.
Yeah.
I do too.
I know. What? Why can't you just let me have one?
Okay.
Yeah,
Because I've taken enough crap from you over the years that I'm going to enjoy you being like, oh, why didn't anyone pick me?
Well, Marty, I don't know if I told you this or if I had told Mark that, but, like, I think it was you. Every week when I'd go home on Sunday for something or to drop off the kids, every week Dad would ask me about fantasy football, not really get how it works, just kind of want to know. So he'd be like, who's winning fantasy football? Like, it's just a singular thing. Yeah. And I was like, Dad, there's a group of people all playing, but I've won or I've lost, blah, blah. And he's like, how's Marty doing?
Yeah.
What is going on? Why does Dad care so much about Marty's fantasy football standing?
He always goes to me. He goes, how you doing in fantasy football? Well, I'm not. Oh no, how's Marty doing? And then I tell him, and then he's like, all right, and what about Adam? And I'm just like, don't you care about me or Matt? And he's like, yeah, are they doing good? Do you think Marty's gonna win it again? I'm like, get the fuck out of here, man.
That's what he said. I bet I've heard over this fantasy football at least 11 times. Do you think Marty's gonna win it all? You could have been 0-10. You'd be like, think Marty's got it in him? Late night run?
Late night run.
He's
a dark horse.
Is Josh in the lead?
Yeah, he will.
Yeah.
I told him. I said you should have rooted for Josh. You should have posted on there that you hope Josh wins. That would have been the fucking best comment. It doesn't matter. You guys are all wrong because Jim LaFleur, a.k.a. Professor Steve, just commented and said he's on Team Mark.
Ugh.
So let's go. I got Prof. Steve. He's smarter than all of you people combined. So
I'm not going to argue that.
No, you can't argue that.
I mean,
Man, that guy retires and he kind of falls off a little.
That sets your team apart is Cooper Kupp. I mean, that guy is just unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like, that guy could show up to my house and say, I want to bang your wife. And I'd be like, you know what? You deserve it.
Oh, family program.
Whoa. Enough about the sex talk.
I'm just saying, like, I needed Cooper Kupp to get. I had Darrell Henderson going in my other league. I had a wide receiver. I can't think of his name. But all I needed, I was up 15 points. I just needed about 10 points for my guys. They couldn't do it, and he goes off for 23 points or 25 points or something against Seattle. I wanted to call Pete Carroll and just start screaming at him to cover Cooper Kupp. I just couldn't believe how open he always is.
Oh, my God.
It's been like that all season.
Yeah, it's wild. So let's go through a quick list of people that you would let bang your wife that's in the NFL. Okay?
I got to go wash my hair.
Is it just the NFL or?
Just the NFL.
Okay.
Marty's going to see if he can try out for the NFL.
I think I'd probably go with Cooper Kupp, to be honest.
What about Josh Allen?
No. Have you ever seen this picture? He just looks like a good old boy.
What about the backup? What about the backup quarterback for the Rams? Wolford. Yeah.
You do know we're live, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
We're live on the air. It's good. I would if Cooper Kupp showed up on my doorstep, I think I'd let him bang me. I mean,
you were going to say that.
He's a Ram. He's a Rams. That's what Rams do. They ram. So, all right. Okay. Well, Matt, it was great talking to you. I hope Josh Allen breaks his leg when he gets off the plane. I mean, I really need that to happen. And it was good talking to you. Any more hot takes for the NFL?
No, not really. Other than, like, I don't think, just to jump back onto the Buccaneers, I don't think I've ever seen a game where you lose, like, basically your entire season in one game because of injuries. Like, that was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, that was insane. Hey, real quick, let's see how good you are. Can you name the 7 teams in the AFC if the playoffs started today?
No.
Okay.
At least you're honest.
At least you're honest. Good try.
I named 3 NFC teams.
I'll take a quick stab. Chargers.
Nope, wrong. Chargers aren't in it.
Aren't in right now, as of right now?
Nope, they're second in the AFC West. The AFC is so wide open. Out of the 16 teams, there's only 2 that are eliminated, so with 2 games left.
That is crazy.
Okay, well, you don't know. It's Kansas City, Tennessee. It all boils down to Miami's in the playoffs right now, which is wild. So
that is crazy.
Yeah.
What about Cincinnati? Are they in right now?
Yeah, they're number 3 seed.
They're kind of an exciting team with Mixon and Higgins and Boyd and what's the rookie?
Jamar Chase.
Yep.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow also is pretty good.
Who?
Get the fuck out of here. Okay. All right. You get a couple of traits from Dad.
You have lasted significantly longer than your dad did on the podcast, though. Mark actually hung up on Dwayne.
You guys didn't call me, and then I start asking you guys questions. Like,
that's true. That is
like,
true.
who are the Lions gonna promote to backup center? Like, Dad. Good Lord.
Yeah.
But I love the man. I do love you, Dad, if you're listening.
Yeah, Dad's listening on Facebook. You should go comment on your Facebook that you don't have. All right, Matt. Go blue, right? What do you think that score is going to be? Georgia, Michigan.
31-24.
Who wins?
Michigan.
All right, I had the hang up button ready. I had the dump button ready.
No.
All right,
No,
go
I
Blue.
think Harbaugh's got him in the right frame of mind. So
Excellent. All right, Matt. Well,
All
we'll
right,
talk to you
guys.
later. I'm sure you'll hear a lot of trash talk, and maybe we'll see you this weekend.
yep. Have a happy New Year.
Yeah,
Happy
you
New
too.
Year.
Thanks, Matt.
See ya.
Bye, guys.
All right, good stuff.
That's good.
Good insight from Matt, as always. I'm glad he tried to guess the 7 teams in the AFC. He was wrong after the second one. Again, shows how wide open it is.
Right.
It's freaking crazy. I mean, the more I look at this, the crazier it is. I mean, the worst team, although there's 3 teams in the AFC that are out of it, actually. But the worst team other than those 3, so the 4th worst team is 7-8.
Yeah.
One game out. 1 or 2 games. I mean, it's crazy. It's
good.
It is.
It's good for the NFL.
Yeah, it is really good for the NFL. So, all right. So, any more surprise teams that we have this year?
No, my surprise team is the Bengals. It's the same as yours for all the same reasons. I had the Bengals ranked last in their division when the year started.
I think the only other one that I would say, which would be a surprisingly disappointing team, would be the Seattle Seahawks and how bad they have looked this year.
I have them. I said Seattle is a shell of what they once were.
Yep. I mean, Russell was out for a while too.
Yeah, you heard his hand. He still doesn't have it all back.
No. Yeah,
and I
you
have
can-
him starting in my fantasy football league.
You watch him and it's not good.
No, it really isn't. Which is, it sucks. What do we think is going to happen with him?
I think he goes somewhere in free agency.
Yeah. What do you?
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's a lot of people think that.
Denver.
What, isn't that where Aaron Rodgers is supposed to be going? Do we think?
I don't think Aaron Rodgers is leaving.
I don't either.
I think he retires a Packer.
I think so as well.
Yeah, I don't think he's leaving.
I mean, I could also Aaron Rodgers could win a Super Bowl this year and be like, I'm good. I'm all done.
Yeah,
And
he could
that
hang it
wouldn't-
up.
That wouldn't surprise me either. I don't know if he
He
obviously cares, but I don't get that. I'm going Tom Brady. I'm going to change my complete lifestyle to play until I'm 47.
I agree.
I think Aaron Rodgers is just like, yeah, they pay me well.
Yeah, it's almost like a take it or leave it. Like he could meet with the ownership of the Packers and they'd be like, "We're going to keep you here, and there's nothing you're going to do about it." And he'd just be like, "Yeah, fuck it, I'm out."
Yeah.
I mean, I agree,
They offered to make him the highest paid quarterback.
but sign a long contract.
Yeah, and he said no.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, at the beginning of the year, I thought he might leave. He might leave after this season, but I'm in agreement with you guys. Like, he's going to retire a Packer, whether it's this year, at the end of this year, or 5-7 years down the road.
They were talking about him holding out at one point.
Yeah, 100% they were. Also, another team that I don't think they're a disappointment from the beginning of the year because I don't think they were supposed to be super good, but this team just has completely fell off. The Cardinals for the NFC. Mm-hmm. They started off so good, so hot, number 1 seed, just running a train on everyone. And what happens with Cliff Kingsbury?
He does this every year.
He can't finish.
He can't. He starts. They do this every year. Every year, you go back and look, and it's always hot start. Wow, they're good. Miss the playoffs.
Yep.
Or
bounced
don't-
in the first round.
It's not good. You want to know what happened to them? They went to Detroit and got their teeth kicked in.
Yep. Yeah, that can't be
That
good.
game was surprising. I could not believe
yeah.
Like, you talk about the perfect game plan.
They
and
did.
Dan Campbell actually had the perfect game
Yeah,
plan.
MCDC came in, but people executed too. And Jared Goff had his best game as a Lion. Mm-hmm.
That's true.
I got done watching that game, and I'm like, man, that was probably the best coached game that I've seen in a Lions team in a very long time.
Yes, yeah, because he's also put some of the worst on tape this year too.
Yeah.
Well, not really. Matt Patricia was awful, but anyways, yeah, the Cardinals. I don't know what it is.
That's just what they do.
I can't explain it, and I haven't watched a ton of Cardinals football games. I obviously I'm watching the highlights and stuff, but I don't remember who they were playing, but Kyler Murray got razzled at an end of a game, and he started finger pointing.
Mm-hmm.
Like on the field, you could see he's upset, and he's an emotional guy. Sports are emotional. I think players should be able to express emotion when they play. It's fine. But that finger pointing and that throwing your hands in the air, and it's just like I've seen a lot of quarterbacks who didn't live up to their full potential because they couldn't get past the finger pointing.
Right.
And I just hope that's not his problem.
Right. Because Kyler Murray, healthy, week 4, let's say, was MVP, best player in the league. I mean, he was so good.
Yeah.
And he got injured a little bit. DeAndre Hopkins got injured. You know, they had some problems with that.
Everybody's dealing with injuries and COVID and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that, but
Well, I think it's a Cliff Kingsbury problem. I mean, if you look at his record, we were talking about, he wins in a regular season, he wins 75% of his games in the first half and 25% in the second half. That's the wrong way.
right. Yeah, you got to get hot at the right time. Before they went to Detroit, I watched an interview with Cliff Kingsbury where they asked him how he felt about being in the running for Coach of the Year next to Bill Belichick. And I was in like, what a difference 4 weeks makes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Dude, it's a fickle bitch is the NFL.
Yeah.
You can just like that.
Yeah.
You can be on I don't think Cliff Kingsbury's on the hot seat, but you can be talked about how you're an offensive guru, you're amazing, you guys are going to be going to the, NFC Championship game, and now you're dead. You're dead.
yeah.
You might not even get a home playoff game.
They're not right now, they're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the Rams, because the Rams have a better record in the NFC West. Yeah, the NFC goes Green Bay, Cowboys, Rams, then the Bucks, and then Cardinals. And you know who else? Dude, Deebo Samuel, the way they use, San Francisco uses
Yeah,
Deebo
it's pretty
Samuel
cool.
is so good.
I love Kyle Shanahan
Yeah.
as a coach. I just want to get that out there. He's good. He's a good coach.
The Rams play the 49ers in the last game of the season. I'm chalking it up. I think we're going to lose to them. The first time they played us, Deebo Samuel just murdered us. I mean, like 160 yards, 2 touchdowns, murdered us. It was bad. We couldn't stop them. They would run that. They would do a fake option, and then they would just turn and just kind of just loft the ball to him, like behind him.
Oh, the jet sweep
Yeah,
or whatever.
and he would take it fucking 40 yards
Yep.
every time. His average that play had to be over 20 yards. It just it killed us. We didn't even stand a chance. That was not good. But hopefully the Rams can get hot in the right time.
Right.
So,
Yep.
Want to talk a little bit MVP?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who do we think's winning that?
Aaron Rodgers.
I think it's going to be Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, unless he falls off a cliff.
Yeah.
We talked like Jonathan Taylor and the just epic season this guy's having playing football. 17 rushing, 2 receiving touchdowns, over 1,600 yards, and I think he threw a pass in too.
Yeah, sure.
That should be in consideration for MVP. I just think it's hard to make an argument that Packers would be in the position that they are in without Aaron Rodgers
Sure.
on the team. I also think it's hard to make that same argument with Jonathan Taylor. It's just a lot easier
When it's a quarterback.
to plug in a running back than it is to plug in an Aaron Rodgers.
Right. And when your quarterback, the guy who touches the ball every day or every play, who is also the most important position in all of sports.
Right.
Yes.
It's hard to eclipse them.
Right. When I think of MVP, I think of, if this guy goes down, their backup.
We saw what Jordan Love can do.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Can
Nothing.
they do anything?
Not great.
Not great.
Not great.
Can't believe you soured that relationship for that.
Jordan Love in college. Not great.
Not great.
I still don't understand how
No one understands that. No one understands that.
Not great. So do you have Adrian Peterson's stats from his 2012?
don't, but I can pull it up.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind pulling that up, because I'm just curious, because last time a running back won it, it was then
2012.
All I know is if Jerry Rice can't win a regular season MVP with 22 or whatever,
That's
22
so
touchdowns, and there was only 14 games in that season because there was a strike, and he still had a record and all of this. I mean, I just don't think a wide receiver is ever going to do it. Kelvin Johnson can't do it. Cooper Kupp's having a amazing year and could break some records. I still don't think there's a chance in hell he gets an MVP.
No. I think you're always going to battle the quarterbacks.
Yeah, always. Yeah,
I mean, that's kind of the name of the game. The teams that win have good quarterbacks.
sure.
Right.
What happens if let's just say Aaron Rodgers, hypothetically, I don't know, he has 2 games left. He throws 2 interceptions, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Just doesn't play well. Bad quarterback rating, 78 quarterback rating. And Patrick Mahomes just fucking lights it up. Any chance?
Well, I mean, there's always a chance.
Sure. But like a realistic, could you see yourself voting for Aaron or Patrick Mahomes?
I don't.
No, I think I still go Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. It's almost decided. What about Tom Brady? What if Tom Brady dials it up?
Tom Brady got a goose egg of a game.
Yeah. And they're still 11-4.
I know. And Brady's still great. I'm not calling.
Yeah.
Me saying I don't want to consider Tom Brady for this year's MVP isn't me calling him a bad.
I know. No, I don't think anyone would think that.
But
I mean, I think the only goose egg that Rodgers has is week 1.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's why I think if I had to put, I'm going to bet on the Rams. But if I had to put real money on there, I think Green Bay is going to win the Super Bowl. If I had to put actual money on there, because I've watched some of their games and I've watched highlights, I just don't see a lot of weaknesses in their team.
No.
There hasn't been a lot of inconsistencies either.
they are so consistent. They don't always win by a ton.
Right.
But they're always. I mean, they're just winning.
Right.
Yeah, and even if like Aaron Jones goes down, they still have a great backup running back in that AJ Dillon.
Oh, he's great.
He's a freaking bruiser.
Yeah. He's a run you over, not a run arounder. He's like Frank Gore, just maybe a little smarter. No offense, Frank Gore. Don't come try to fight me. That's what he's doing nowadays.
I know,
He's
he
going to
got
fight Jake Paul, isn't he?
No, he got knocked out in the last one.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
I've got
wasn't great.
I got Peterson's 2012 stats.
Yep.
Yeah.
up
Do you
here.
have Taylor's?
Close. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Rushing yards 2,097.
Holy shit.
Let's see, touchdowns only 12, which was surprising.
Okay.
And let's see, 131 yards a game.
That's a lot.
6 yards a carry. So I
don't-
know if there's anything.
No, that's good.
No, I don't have Taylor's average yards per carry, but
How many yards does he have?
1,600 ish.
Okay, so he's not-
It's like 1,640.
Okay, so
something.
he's not going to break 2,000 or.
But he's got 17 rushing
Yeah.
TDs and 2 receiving.
Taylor leads the league in rushes of 10 plus yards, 20 plus yards,
Yes.
30 plus yards,
It's like everything.
40, 50, 60, 70, and 80.
So everything.
Yes.
I mean, he's
if
clear
there-
and concise.
If there was going to be a year, I think he needs to be in consideration. Especially, okay, let's say Rodgers doesn't finish strong, and Taylor goes nuts. I think they're going to have a real
I
conversation.
was going to say he gets 200 yards back-to-back games,
Yeah.
and Rodgers likes
Well,
a dud.
Okay,
Back-to-back.
if Jonathan Taylor breaks 2,000 yards, he will be the MVP.
Yeah.
I will
how
say
hard it
that.
is to break 2,000
Yeah,
yards?
there's been 6 people that have done it in the history.
Yeah.
Right.
So if he breaks 2,000, he will, and he will have earned it. I don't think Aaron Rodgers would be able to argue that. If you put up 200 yards in the next 2 games,
Oh, yeah.
you got to put an asterisk by it.
But
I mean,
then
come on.
You got to think how many touchdowns he's going to add to that. The 17 touchdowns is crazy.
Oh yeah, he's going to end the year with 20 plus.
Back check that. It feels so wrong coming out of my mouth now.
Yeah, 17 touchdowns is just crazy.
Watch me be wrong.
I got the clicker ready. I want to look up. You know what I want to do? I want to see what what FanDuel has for MVP
17,
voting.
I'm right. Okay.
Well, good.
Good for me.
You should be right. It's on your paper.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, it's not like you're trying to make this up off your head. Okay. Is it season awards? Is that where we're at? Okay. MVP. You want to see if you could guess the top 6 in order, maybe even
Of
who's going to win that MVP?
well, Rodgers has got to be one.
Yeah, and he's at minus 175. So I mean, they have a lot of faith in him.
Number 2 is Patrick Mahomes.
Nope.
Josh Allen.
Nope.
Jonathan Taylor.
Nope.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
Oh,
at
yeah.
plus 600.
God dang it, I forgot about Tom Brady again. Okay, then can I
He's
go?
going to start taking offense to this.
Then can I go Patrick Mahomes?
Nope.
Jeez, Adam, you're answering everything right.
Jonathan Taylor. Josh Allen.
Nope. Jonathan Taylor.
Damn.
All right. Let's see if you guys can go over 4. Do you know who number 4 is?
You go first this time.
Josh Allen.
Yes.
Thank
you
you.
were going to say Patrick Mahomes, weren't you?
100%.
Patrick
Okay.
Mahomes, number 5.
All right. Number 5.
Patrick Mahomes.
Yay! And that's really the cliff. Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes actually are both plus 1,000. So
Yeah.
it's just
Who's
that's
6 Kirk Cousins.
yeah. No, then it's a pretty big drop off. So it goes from plus 1,000 to plus 1,600. Anyone? This is kind of a fun little kinky one. It ain't Cooper Kupp.
Really?
No, Cooper Kupp's actually though right below this person at plus 2,500. That was plus 5,000. Should have put some money on that.
Dak Prescott.
Yes.
Wow.
Good guess.
I almost forgot about Dak.
Yeah.
He's actually having a pretty good year.
He is, considering he came off of that horrible injury.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I don't think the ankle's supposed to do that.
Good on Dallas for paying him real money
Yes.
to sit a year.
Very good on Dallas. So, yep.
Yeah, I think Rodgers is going to win the MVP.
Yeah, so does Vegas. There's some other ones. I mean, is there any other crazy things? Best regular season record. Well, clearly Green Bay is going to do that. I think they play garbage teams too. I don't think they have any real.
Hey, let's just settle down.
Oh, they play the Lions now. It makes sense why they're minus 300.
Let's just settle down here.
Los Angeles Rams plus 1,600. Yeah. All right. Well, so what do we got? Who do we have? Who do you think the Super Bowl is going to be? If you had to put some money on it, and then who do you think's going to win it? I mean, because we'll probably do a Super Bowl live show, so we can talk about that. But
I think if I had to put money on it, I think it's going to be Packers Chiefs.
wow, that's really out there considering they're both the number 1 seeds.
I definitely think Packers are going to the Super Bowl again. But I don't know if the Chiefs are a shoo-in yet. I think you got to worry about the Bills 100%. And then I can't believe I'm going to say this.
Let's go. Just do it. Do it.
The Patriots are playing really
Oh
good
my
football.
gosh.
The Patriots are playing really good football.
Mac Jones. He completed 2 passes in a game.
The windiest game.
And they won.
And
I know. It was a great game plan. That's what makes Bill Belichick the greatest coach of all time.
100%. I don't know. I'm just like, look, it's Kansas City, and I just talked about how they're getting hot at the right time. So it's probably going to be Kansas City, but I don't know. I think Buffalo has a real look at it, and I think Buffalo can beat Kansas City. And I think you got to watch out for the Patriots right now. It's Bill Belichick.
I think-
and they're playing very good complementary football.
I think you had to watch out for the Patriots 2 weeks ago, but Mac Jones has not been playing well. And he's been coming out, I mean, because he's just a good dude. He just comes out and he's just like, I need to play better. Our team needs to play better, but the team starts with me, and I'm not playing well.
Yeah.
Good. Fix it.
Yep.
I mean, like last week against Buffalo, like they didn't get blown out, but
The game wasn't that close.
it didn't really seem like it was that close.
What's crazy about that game was, were you watching it? Mm-hmm. Didn't you kind of get that Bill Belichick-y feeling that they were going to, like, come back? They started getting a little bit of momentum. Buffalo had to punt, and you're just like, this is the game that Bill Belichick lives for. They come back. They either tie it up, go into overtime and win, or beat them outright. And you know what Buffalo did? A 13-play, 75-yard, 8-minute drive.
That's amazing.
And that was it. That was the end of the game.
They dug their heels in and said, "Sorry, we're gonna be all right here."
Yeah.
You're hearing it here first. Buffalo versus Rams in the Super Bowl. Rams
Ooh, that'd be a fun game.
It would be a fun game.
28-25. I don't know how you get to 25, but very, very carefully. Couple safeties. Everyone's going for 2-point conversions now. Haven't you seen Sean McDermott? He goes for 2-point conversions more than he kicks extra points. He's crazy in Buffalo.
Yeah, John Harbaugh.
John Harbaugh did that last year too.
Yeah, it's
And hey, did you see who's leading the league in successful analytical fourth down conversions?
Detroit Lions.
MCDC, baby. Successful fourth down conversions.
Yeah, where are they at? Where are they at on this list?
Probably
2-12. They got this fancy extra one there though.
They're on the back.
12-1, baby.
Let's go.
Let's go. This is the year. I mean, next year's the year.
Is next year the year?
No.
Okay.
No. Yeah, you want to talk about the Detroit Lions?
Right.
I said it at the beginning. I did it before preseason even started.
Uh-huh.
It's on the podcast. I'm on record. What's your expectations? Be competitive in football games.
And here you are beating number 1 seeds.
We beat the number 1 seed. We also got our teeth kicked in quite a bit. But, you know,
The Bears made you look foolish.
I hate the Bears.
Yeah, Matt Nagy's going
I
to just...
hate the Bears.
Is there going to be someone that's fired quicker than Matt Nagy?
He hasn't gotten fired
Dude,
yet.
He was quoted as saying, I think I'm coaching the final 2 games.
I think I'm coach. What does that mean?
That means he's expecting to coach the final 2 games.
Oh, I thought that meant like he was like passing the clipboard off because he doesn't know who's coaching the team. Like
I don't know.
it's just hands off the steering
I was
wheel.
gonna say, yeah, you could take that like out of context 2 different ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm coaching the final 2 games. Well, yeah, you're gonna get fired after this year.
Yeah.
That's true. I don't think they're making the playoffs.
Screw the Bears. But we've been competitive. We've lost some hard ones for like long field goals. We've also got blown out by some just bad coaching decisions, but it feels different. Like, it just feels different. They keep playing. Yeah, we can laugh about it all you want, but I hope they keep playing hard. He's got these guys playing hard.
Yes, he does. That's true.
Yep.
They play. We were 9 yards away from beating. Who do we play? The Falcons last with Tim Boyle under center, and like we beat the Cardinals with 16 people on the COVID list. You know, like we're playing football. Something feels different, and I hope they keep playing hard football. And if they can squeak some wins out, squeak some more wins out. I don't care about the draft pick. I'll take a proof of culture change over a draft pick any day of the week.
Fair enough.
And next year's going to suck too. Lions fans,
Yeah.
get ready. We might be able to get to a point where we're like, 6-7 wins, maybe. I don't know.
Well, maybe one day they can get you back to when you were Caldwell.
5 years ago, on week 16, we were playing Green Bay for the division. I just throwing that out there.
I know.
I think what surprised me the most about the Lions this year is the defense. The
Defense
defense
has
has
been
actually been
great.
playing really well.
We're bringing cornerbacks up from like the practice squad, and they're doing great. We're getting people back. That Jalen Reeves, Malvin linebacker is playing good. All of our rookies are playing well. It's been nice.
Yeah, you guys need a quarterback, I think, but you guys also need a stud wide receiver. We'll see what Cephas is when he gets back, because he was pretty exciting to watch. Yeah. And Amara St. Brown, he's playing good, but when this is no offense, and this for real, it's hard because we've all grew up as Lions fans to look at it and not know if we're looking at it with tunnel vision that we think that Cephas is good because he's the best on the team, or St. Brown because he's the best on the team.
Right.
It's like you look at Cooper Kupp and you're just like, he is good. Yeah. You looked at Julio Jones, he is good.
Devontae Adams.
Kelvin Johnson, he is good.
Yeah.
I just don't know.
I don't know either.
I hope so.
And we're going to have 2 first-round picks at least. And we're also going to have a second and maybe some thirds. And maybe if we move back for whatever reason, because there's a trade partner and it makes sense for Detroit to move back, 2 of our first 3-round picks should be wide receivers.
Yeah.
And you just start loading up, because we already found out what free agency did. Mike Williams played like a game for us.
Right.
Brashad Perryman got cut.
And then
4 games into the season.
And then you look at rookie wide receivers in the last year or two. Jalen Waddle, stud. Henry
Jamar
Ruggs
Chase.
before all that crazy shit, stud. CeeDee Lamb, stud.
Pittman for Indy.
Stud. I mean, it's
Yeah.
just fucking.
So,
it's
it's not a great quarterback class. I guess if maybe one falls and they want to just start loading up there too, that's fine. But
Kenny Pickett for Pittsburgh is pretty good.
Yeah.
If you can get him in the second round.
Yeah, they might jump on him. He is pretty good.
I'll say this. I think if he's there when we're picking with the Rams pick,
Hopefully 32nd pick.
I'm just saying, then yeah, maybe we pull that trigger there.
Right.
Yeah.
If we're at number 2, because I don't think we're getting back into number 1, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
But if we're at number 2, you can't take a wide receiver there. So like you're either going to take Hutchinson or Threadux,
Whatever's left.
I would rather them take a wide receiver with the Rams pick, but I'm not a pro scout, so I don't let them figure it out.
Fair enough. You want to talk about the Raiders at all? What do you think?
That
Derek Carr the
fucking-
answer?
No.
Okay.
No,
Really?
I'm finally jumping off the Derek Carr bandwagon.
All right.
He just doesn't have it. He's too inconsistent where one game he'll be great, the next game he'll have 2 fumbles, 2 costly fumbles at that. When I was looking at it, he's got 12, by the way.
12 fumbles?
12 fumbles, 5 of them lost.
This year?
How many sacks does this
Yikes.
guy have?
I don't know how many sacks.
It's got to be nuts.
He's also got 12 interceptions this year.
Yeah.
And
how many touchdowns? It's all right.
Yeah.
You were just looking up the bad stats.
Yeah, I was looking up the bad stats. And the fumble thing, it's not just this year. Last year he had 11 fumbles and 8 of them lost.
You know who else has a case of the fumbles? Jared Goff.
Jared Goff.
God, he's since he's been in the league, he's had the most fumbles by a wide margin.
Yeah.
He's really bad at that.
And like this team is just so freaking inconsistent. Starting off 5-2, and I understand they had John Gruden thing, the Henry Ruggs thing, and everything. That's a lot to overcome. But
Yep.
You think that they're doing really well. They beat the Cowboys. Well, then they also lose to the Redskins, who don't even have a quarterback.
Who the Cowboys blew out.
Yeah. And then, they lose. They beat the Eagles, but then they lose to Daniel Jones and the frickin' Giants. It's like, I don't know. Even if the team makes the playoffs, they don't frickin' deserve it, and they're going to get frickin' just slaughtered.
Yeah.
How many fumbles did he have?
This year?
Yeah.
5 lost.
5 lost fumbles. He's got 12 fumbles, 5 of them
He's
lost.
got 12 interceptions, too.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
That's what he's saying.
and 20 touchdowns.
20 touchdowns. All right. Yeah, that's not. I mean, that's no Jameis Winston. How do you throw 30 interceptions in a game or in a season? That's
Throwing the ball constantly.
I don't, dude. That is freaking nuts. I can't even believe that.
Brett Favre didn't even do that.
Right.
And he has the most interceptions of all time.
Yeah, I don't know what the Raiders are going to do because your Raiders are in a really bad spot because they have something. We talked about this. They have something worse than a really bad quarterback. They have a mediocre quarterback, and then so it's hard to get rid of them. It's hard to keep them, and so what happens? The Bengals happen. Well, who was that? Andy Dalton.
Andy Dalton.
Yeah.
Fucking 12 years. Yeah, once in a while you make the playoffs. You lose in the playoffs every time. You're kind of just there. Derek Carr is not out there winning games. I know what you're talking about. You can't. It's hard to put a finger on it. There's something that you need to have as an NFL quarterback, and I just don't see it in Derek Carr. Maybe it's the eyeshadow. I don't know.
It's
Just doesn't have
It's
it.
the ability to step up in big moments.
Yes. Yeah.
It's like he's got a case of the yips.
Yeah. It's something like that. So
Hey, I mean, Jared Goff's the same way. As soon
Yeah.
as he starts getting behind or playing poorly,
Check down Charlie.
Check down Charlie.
Yeah.
Where are you going to throw it? 6 yards that way.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Rams. Oh, go ahead.
One last thing. I'm still hoping that Aaron Rodgers gets traded to the Raiders. I know it's not going to happen, but a man can hope. That's all I have to say.
That's good. Rams. Matt Stafford plays well. I think they're the best team. They could be the best team in the NFL. And I think they could win a Super Bowl with the team and the quality around him. Defense is fucking great. Aaron Donald is amazing. I think they're one of the best. It's going to rely on Matt Stafford. This is it, Matthew Stafford. This is it. This is why we got you. Now is the time. We have all the pieces. You could not ask for a better situation in the NFL, I don't think, you could, but not a lot than the Rams.
What do you say all the time? This is it. This is as big as you're going to get.
It is as big as he's going to get. And now is the time. You can silence all of the critics with 4 games.
Yeah, 100%. And can we talk about how the Rams continue to hemorrhage their future draft capital?
Yep.
And it's working.
Yep.
Sony Michel.
Yep.
Great.
Oh, for a third round, I love that pick. Watching him play, I might get a Sony Michel
OBJ.
jersey. OBJ. He was
Why are they-
horrible on the Browns.
Why are they trading for OBJ? And then
Three or four games touchdowns.
yeah, they needed him to play.
Yep. If he kept up that pace, you would have 12 touchdowns
Yeah,
a year.
So, I mean, I've always said it. You know, it's kind of do or die because they are really.
Yes.
I mean, win now, and
Yep.
it's like you either win now and you're a legend, or you don't, and
You're a flop.
You're gonna set this franchise back a little bit.
Yeah. They have 2 years. They have this year and next year.
Yeah.
And that's the that's going to be the future. And if they win a Super Bowl in one of those 2 years, it's everything is validated, and Sean McVay and the GM are going to go down as one of the smartest people to get Stafford in here. Time will tell. Go Rams. Oh. Ooh.
Guys, ready for this?
A little rapid fire.
A little rapid fire questions here.
yes.
We do not know what these questions are, so let me have them.
All right. Question number 1. Do you know how many letters are in LaDainian Tomlinson?
Oh, God.
No, but John Madden knows there's a lot.
LaDainian Tomlinson. I will guess 17.
24.
18.
Oh, come on. There's a lot of letters in LaDainian Tomlinson.
All right.
That's my favorite.
Did Gardner Minshew finally go number 2, or is he still waiting until he gets a starting quarterback job?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. No, I think he had to get one of those colostomy bags.
Number 3, will Jacksonville Jaguars owner Shahid Khan finally get it right with his next
No.
head coaching
Never.
career?
Never. Urban Meyer.
As soon as you said right, no.
Urban Meyer is going to go down as the worst coaching hire in the history of the NFL.
100%.
Right next to Patricia.
And Freddie Kitchen.
Number 4, what would be worse as a coach, getting smacked in the back of the head with the water cooler or having 4.5 gallons of mayo dumped on you?
The Mayo. I know it's for charity, but the Mayo.
Dude, that is so greasy. It's got to be the mayo. There's mayo in places he didn't even know he had.
The lady asked him, "Are you going to keep those clothes, like try and save them, or are you just going to pitch them?" And he's like, "I don't know. They might just put that in like the Hall of Fame or something."
You're going to need a lot of Ajax for that.
Smell like a deli for the next week. Smell like Jimmy John's.
Like Jimmy John's, exactly.
Oh, man.
And finally, question number 5: will my wife Alyssa go into labor during the Michigan-Georgia game?
100% book it.
Gonna happen. Yeah, I'd put money on that.
Oh,
Fabulous.
Yeah, when's her due date?
The 4th.
Oh, it's any time now. Yeah, 100% it's
literally
going to
any
happen.
day.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
It's going to be like the last 2 minutes of it. Michigan's down by 6. They're driving. You get that call? Bye.
Goodbye, Adam.
See you guys.
Adam's gonna be like, a bridge went up.
I'm stuck.
good night, everybody.